Your most challenging goals demand a combination of determination, concentration, as well as strategic planning. Big aspirations alone are not sufficient. You also need a clear plan for how to make those desires come true. The secret is to break it down into smaller, more doable steps, regardless of whether your objective is to launch a prosperous business, complete a marathon, or get the highest marks on the exam. You may build momentum and make considerable progress by establishing specific goals and working persistently to achieve them. Guys, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any newly uploaded videos. So, here we introduce some of the best strategies to achieve your goals in the best possible way you could. Number 1. Establish larger goals. You can achieve any goal, but only if you have two things: the best course of action to carry out that strategy, as well as the best strategy. Any objectives are within grasp with these two factors. Even the extremely large, extremely frightening ones. The majority of people struggle because their aspirations are too low. You haven't really succeeded if you do something but still believe you failed. And most people deal with this. They failed because their objectives were too small. They don't set goals that are sufficiently ambitious. I'd like to ask you a question. Which would you choose, given the option to raise $100,000 or $100 billion? I have no idea about you, but I would love to receive $100 million, which is an objective that is more challenging. Set a more challenging objective. If your $1 million fundraising target seems achievable, instead, try to raise $50 million. You will be compelled to discover a plan that will work for the bigger goal if you have a larger, more aggressive aim. And by doing that, you open the door to attaining your original objective. But you should anticipate going beyond it. Number 2, break it apart. It's excellent to have high and ambitious goals, but by breaking things down, you can frequently make them more manageable and feasible. It can be much easier to handle and less difficult if you break your ambitious goal into smaller objectives. Number 3, make a commitment. Goals demand dedication and commitment. There is no other option. Retrace your steps and begin the process all over again if you are having trouble committing to a certain objective. Number 4, improve your planning. Finding the best approach is the simple part. The challenging aspect of executing that plan. Everyone is aware of how to obtain many of the things they desire. They have an issue with inaction. When you don't use your knowledge, it becomes useless. How you apply that knowledge is where your true power lies. If you want to accomplish any ambitious goal, you absolutely must have a plan of action that is clearly described. It is possible that you will waste time, energy, and various other resources if you do not know the steps you need to take right away. Number 5, continue moving after starting smaller. The last step cannot be reached without having completed the first. Every subsequent step is made feasible by the initial step. The tough part is that making the initial move can be a real nightmare. Even then, the strategy you want to use can have several flaws, but delaying your goal-achieving efforts while you wait for everything to be perfect. There is never an ideal moment to begin. The greatest moment to begin is right now. Just decide what action you can take as a first step, even if it's an imperfect one. Just keep going. You can move on to the next step by taking the first, tiniest step. Number 6, be consistent. Routine and consistency might be crucial to achieving your goals. Be consistent in how you track your achievements, when you devote yourself to your goals, and how often you check in on them. The procedure will be simpler to maintain if you can make it a little easier. Next is number 7. Concentrate on positive thoughts. Even if it sounds outdated, positive thinking can help you achieve success. If you think negatively all the time, you can be undermining your entire goal-setting process. The hardest parts of achieving your goals can really be overcome with positive thinking as well as self-affirming affirmations. Remember, everything we do is always not correct, and those can be wrong too. But if we can accept it positively and learn from it, the next step will be definitely successful. When pursuing aggressive goals, it is simple to become sidetracked. One thing needs to be kept in the back of your mind because of this. When there are so many potential sources of distraction for you, and many of these diversionary activities give you the impression that you are moving forward. Number 8. Celebrate each victory. Without any form of encouragement along the road, it is unreasonable to expect yourself to work consistently toward a goal. That can harm both your morale and the effectiveness of the overall procedure. No matter how big or small the accomplishment of a goal, take the time to celebrate it. Your confidence and commitment will increase, making it simpler for you to continue working toward those ambitious long-term objectives. That brings us to the end of this video. Thanks for being to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell us what you think about this video below in the comment section. Let's meet again with another useful video.